Hi, my name's Claudia, and I was injured 5.5 years ago with a traumatic brain injury. I came to see Dr. Jowdy, and within the first day, I saw many improvements. So what happened to me is on April 1st, 2015, I got in a car wreck, hit my head right over here once and then twice. The guy pushed me into another car, so I got hit twice. And so I was in bad shape. I definitely, after the first day, I couldn't walk straight. I was walking crooked. My eyes were everywhere. Couldn't drive. Didn't drive for almost a year. Was in speech therapy for, I think, 6 months. Occupational therapy for 9 months. Couldn't think at all. Unbelievable severe. I had a TBI, and I did all this therapy, and I was in really bad shape. And then I started driving a little bit in 2016. Right now, I haven't tried yet. I'm going to wait until after I'm done with Dr. Jowdy. I can't drive on the freeway because I have, convergence, divergence problems. I can't judge when cars are next. But my eyes are getting better. I was pretty messed up. And like I said, it was bad. Those therapies did help me get to the next step, but none of that addressed my falling over, even to the last minute. They finally gave me hearing aids, and they thought that would help. I have really bad tinnitus. The hearing aids help the tinnitus. As far as the balance goes, it's one part of the body, and that's when I realized it helped my brain firing just a little bit faster. Okay, that's nice, but what about all this? So the remapping of the organs is a definite, and I could tell that by the therapies I've done, and those only helped that one isolated. They zoomed in on I had this problem where I would be extremely fatigued after I'd do anything, and I have no more fatigue. I have a problem with falling forward. I can't stand up straight. And since I've seen Dr. Jowdy after the first day, I don't have that problem anymore. It's amazing. I've only been here now 3.5 days, about 6 hours worth of therapy, and it's remarkable what I'm feeling. Last night when I was through, I went out and I did some raking, and I had no fatigue whatsoever. I could have went out for 5 hours and worked. One of the really big things that I like is that I couldn't bend over and pick something up and stand up straight and turn around. I do these little shuffle steps, but seriously, after the first day of therapy, I do not do shuffle steps anymore. Got a lot of problems with my breathing. I forgot how to breathe, and I have a tremor in my left arm, and my hand turns in. It's getting so much better. It's not completely done yet because we got a ways to go, but the tremors, I would honestly say, has decreased approximately 50 to 60%. Nice. What else? There's so much. My digestive tract feels completely different. My eyes seem more centered. My eyes had a tendency of moving all over the place. So that seems better. I'm trying to think what else. There's so much. I feel so good. I feel alive again. And I feel like there's hope for me. I hadn't received the issue I had was an accident, a traumatic brain injury while I was at work. So I was under workers' compensation and never been treated. They never found what Dr. Jowdy found in my first visit, no one ever found. Even on a machine that they put me on, they told me I was normal, that my balance was normal for a 62-year-old woman. As soon as I went on the machine with Dr. Jowdy, he goes, there's a problem right there. It's remarkable, extremely wonderful man. Love the care I'm getting, and I highly recommend this to anybody. Seriously.
We are thrilled to have you, Claudia. It's our passion, because really, to be honest with you, nothing replaces a feeling of normal. People can treat symptoms, but when too many things go wrong, and things don't come back together again, and then when everything starts to become integrated through the systems integration and the brain-based neurological treatments, the brain and organ remapping, you just realize what it is. And that's what you're realizing now, that wellness that you mentioned.
Yes.
Is what it feels like to feel normal and not really need doctors and have to depend on them and just to be able to live.
I actually forgot how healthy I used to be.
Yeah.
I'm an athlete, okay?
Yeah.
And you should see me on the pickleball court.
You look it. I know. I saw you running you're running.
On the pickleball court, I can't wait to get on the pickleball courts. I know my friends are going to freak out because I'm going to move differently than what I did.
Sure.
I'm always standing like this. They don't know me standing. So I just can't wait. It's such a big deal to me.
So when these short circuits happen and they're not treated at the core, at the origin of where the dysfunction is, they just accumulate and then all of a sudden the body falls apart. And so this is what it is. It's brain-based, not drug-based, to
And that's beautiful.
rewire.
And that's beautiful. And he's given me nutritional things to do as well. And
All support, because even the nutritional wouldn't take care of the issue. It's like putting the best oil into a car that's engine is broken. It won't turn it on. But once he's doing this, and then the dietary program that's included revs you up.
oh, I am revved up. I feel oxygen. This is embarrassing,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I actually forgot how to breathe. And when I was bent over,
That's normal.
my ribs got all stuck.
Yeah.
So I couldn't breathe.
That's very common. Very common.
And now I swear to God, I feel like somebody has pumped oxygen into my body.
Exactly.
And
it's a
her-
domino effect, because when
Yes.
one thing shuts down, and that region in the brain or in the organ
Yes.
is responsible for all the other connected systems to it,
Yes.
well, then you're going to get multiple systems shutting down, multiple symptoms arising.
I really see that now.
Yeah.
What's the beautiful thing is I'm really
Yeah.
understanding how everything's interwoven.
Yes.
And it's all as
Yes.
a result of the other
It's
things.
a human re-engineering, basically, because you're already engineered, but it is just the re-engineering so that you function the way you were.
Yes, I like what Dr. Jody told me one day. He said, when I first saw him, he said, the brain is the composer. And that's what I feel. I feel like if we work on this,
Yes.
everything is,
Yeah.
it's just, to me, I feel like it's a miracle.
Uh-huh.
But what I feel is I feel like it's set in. It's
not a temporary
It's not a
fix.
temporary thing.
No, you own it. It's neuroplasticity.
Because trust me, after I'm getting chills, man, because thinking about it.
Yeah.
Neuroplasticity.
Yes.
I've studied it for 5.5 years. I've done a speech and a college about it, and I'm witnessing.
Yes.
Real.
Now you're
real
feeling
time,
it.
real life thing.
Yes.
This is no messing around here. This is the best.
That's wonderful. Okay, I'd like to ask you, what makes Dr. Jody different?
What makes Dr. Jody different is he's very honest, and he tells you the way it is, and he really cares. He really cares about your well-being. There's no BSing around that. He really wants you to be well. To just be blunt, he's genius, really, to be honest with you. I've met so many doctors and friends that I know that are smart and are good, but nothing compares to what he's doing. He knows exactly where to go, what to do. Compared to what I have been through for 5.5, I keep kicking myself in the butt saying, what if I only would have done this five years ago?
Right.
But you know what? It's okay that I'm
okay.
first seeing him now. But what makes him different is his care, his knowledge, he's telling me, you could call me any day till 11 o'clock at night. I have full confidence. I trust him. The big thing is I trust him. And I know what he's doing, and I love him to pieces already. I'd do anything for him.
It's our pleasure to have you.
Yeah,
and we
thank
thank
you for
you so
having
much
me.
for your confidence and trust in us. Thank you so much. Tell me what you were feeling in your organs, because this is Dr. Jody's specialty in that he is the inventor and developer of organ remapping.
And my gut and everything all just felt condensed. Honestly, not alive. It just felt a little dead, like it was just going with the...
Right.
Right now, I feel breathing. I feel oxygen. I feel blood flow.
Once you get that,
My organs, every time I talk about it, I'm getting chills because it's all true. Everything he does, all my organs feel like they want to participate in my healing.
exactly, rather than go
Rather than
down
be
that degeneration.
Yes, then I feel like everything's coming together.
Yes.
And being integrated. And that's what I feel the most, is that my organs are integrated to help the other organ work.
Yes.
And everything just seems to be, I am so freaking excited. I just can't tell you. I can't wait to see what happens after the next 2 weeks.
Thank you very much. That's beautifully described, because that's exactly what's happening. When blood and oxygen comes back, because the brain shunts, because if the brain is dying in certain areas or not functioning or firing, if it's not firing at the level, at the optimum level, then you're going to get less function in
Less
those areas. So
performance.
once there is an orchestra going back and forth, you're going to get the oxygen, you're going to get the blood flow, and then therefore symptoms are going to go away.
There's no messing around with this kind of therapy, I'm telling you. This has changed my life. Worth every penny.
Again, it's our passion and it's our pleasure to help
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you for being here.
And we feel honored to have been able to help you. The last word, what would you say to those people out there who think there's no hope for me? And
Trust me, mine was no hope. I had no hope. And I'm a very intelligent person and checked every possible avenue I could. There is definitely hope for every single person. I guarantee that with my life. I do. I could see it. I want to bring my sister here.
So what did he say regarding your liver and the findings in your liver that were on the?
The liver ended up with, they found that I had nodules on my liver, nodules on my lungs.
I did see that. Yeah.
And I understand that you get those nodules when you don't have enough oxygen.
Correct.
I was so freaked out and so upset when I first heard the news. I thought I was dying, to be perfectly honest with you. And right now, I have absolutely zero fear, because I guarantee you, when I go back, I'm going to see the specialist. And when I'm going to go in 6 months, it's all going to be gone, because it's going to have oxygen. And if it's not gone, it definitely will not get any worse. I'm going to be one healthy mation.
Exactly. Actually, can you explain how Dr. Jody actually diagnosed them?
Oh.
They didn't even know to do that.
No one has ever looked at anything. In my exam, all he did is take a stethoscope, but he listened to my lungs longer than I've ever had anyone in my life listen to my lungs, and everything he did
Yeah.
was very long. It was a very long time.
Yeah, the exam.
And he said, I hear something funny in the lungs. Your liver feels a little funny. And he used the words, I can't remember. I want to say like it was hard or something.
Consolidated.
Consolidated was the word, yes, yes. And so I thought, okay, whatever, I'll go get this x-ray. And the x-ray warranted me to get a CAT scan and showed everything. And hadn't I found, I'm telling you, who knows how long I would have lasted. Now the story in my head, it all makes sense. I wasn't going crazy. I had no oxygen and blood to my body. I was like this
Right.
for 5.5 years. So, by the way, I've been really locked in, and I don't know if I'm bragging now, because look, I'm almost straight. I'm not like this.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like a model now.
Absolutely.
And I just started. So
Absolutely. Your age is only biology. You know?
that's right. That's right. So,
It's how well you function.
right.
Okay. So basically, Dr. Jody was the one, because when you came in, you had seen specialists, but they hadn't ordered those.
No one even brought up the fact of oxygen or anything. When I went to all the doctors and stuff like that, no one has ever thought I had an oxygen problem, a blood problem. They basically were saying that I had a psychological problem, and they actually thought that I was crazy, but it was pretty sad. But no one has ever picked it up. My oncologist never even picked up anything. And then, I want to bring that up. Did some blood work. And my one doctor looked at my blood work and said, you're fine. Dr. Jody looked and said, no, look, this is high, this is low, this is high, this is low. This is because of no blood, this is because of no oxygen. And that warranted him. He said, no, we're going to get this checked. He goes, I'm going to look at everything. So that is another extremely important part of the story. He leaves no rock unturned, and he looks at everything to make sure that you are okay. And so that's why I'm saying my hat's off to him, because he's a real doctor.